and then there was a letter attached to it, and the letter, like, I'm not gonna say exactly what was on it just because I don't know, it's still just a little, like, it was really scary. Like, I was shaking. Hey guys, and welcome back to our channel. Today I'm doing a get ready with me while I tell you guys some stories about my life. Most of them are pretty embarrassing or funny stories, but some of them are more like serious or not so funny or whatever. But yeah, so let's just get into it. Okay, so my first story happened yesterday. So it's not very embarrassing, but it kind of was at the same time. So I had my first competition of the season this year, and I, of course, with my luck, got a ocular migraine. So if you don't know what it is, it's when like your vision goes away in one of your eyes. And I like kind of went more into detail about the experience in the vlog, so you guys should definitely check out that vlog. It'll go up this weekend. So after you see this, it'll go up on Saturday. So you should definitely watch the vlog from that weekend. But I got an ocular migraine and it made me feel really nauseous. And so I told my dance teachers because I wanted to make sure they knew in case I wasn't able to go on stage. And they're like, okay, lay down. Because we were in the auditorium. And they're like, lay down and just put your jacket over your eyes. Like, it's loud in here, but it's dark, so we don't, like, they don't want me in the fluorescent lighting. And every time one of the dancers from my studio came up, like, inside in the section, they're like, who's sleeping? And I was like, and they're like, Katelyn. Like, they didn't like, oh no, she's not feeling well. They literally just like thought I was sleeping. So, and then literally I had to go, and then one of the girls, little girls I teach, was like sitting with me because she couldn't find her friends. And I was like talking to my mom, and I was like started crying because I like didn't feel good. I really was scared I was gonna be able to dance, and so that was also embarrassing because like she's my student, and like I'm her teacher, and like I don't know, I just feel like if one of my dance teachers started crying for me, it would have been really awkward and everything, and it was just embarrassing. I don't know. And then I went into the car and I cried and I lay down for like 10 minutes. I actually have no idea how long it was. And then I went back in, and then everyone was like, are you okay, are you okay? And like everybody found out about it. So that was kind of embarrassing for me, but could have been worse. It wasn't totally embarrassing, but definitely kind of was. This one was really embarrassing. So we went to get ice cream, like at like a soft serve place. And like the lady called my number, so I went up to grab my ice cream. She was like holding it out for me, and I went to grab it, and I literally grabbed it so hard for some reason that I crushed the whole thing. It was so embarrassing because she was like, it like started dripping all over her hands and all over mine. And I literally just grabbed it so hard, and ever since I've had such a fear of grabbing my ice cream cone because I'm afraid that I'm gonna break the cup. So sometimes I just get a cup instead of, I mean, not a cup, the cone. So sometimes I just get a cup because I'm afraid I'm gonna break the cone if I get a cone. And it's just really embarrassing, and I literally don't know how I did that or why I was being so aggressive about it, but I was. So that was really funny. Literally, one time in the 6th grade, I went to school without pants on. Like, I literally was just wearing like tights. So yeah, that's concerning for me. Because I was like thinking like, oh, like because like my best friend at the time like always wore leggings, and I was like the same thing. It's not the same thing. And I wasn't wearing pants, and like it wasn't that bad because I was wearing like a really long shirt, so like you couldn't even like see my butt or anything. And like none of my teachers said anything because like, I don't think they even like really noticed or cared, because it like I got through the whole day without being dress coded. So like it clearly wasn't that bad, but like, and that's just embarrassing that I did that. Like, what? Like, I just thought I was like wearing leggings. Like, that's not the same thing, sis. So if you watch my SCD videos, you know, or SFT, you know I had to do some pretty embarrassing things sometimes, like in public for those videos, like wear crazy things or whatever. But it never really bothered me that much. I mean, it kind of did, but like not horribly. But one time I was dressed as a monster. If you remember that video, shout out to you for remembering it. But, and I had to run up to the tennis court and shake the fence, but there was people at the basketball court, which was right next to the tennis court, staring at me, and they're all teenage boys that went to my school. Like, how embarrassing is that? I was so embarrassed. Like, I never went so fast. Like, I sprinted over there, shook that fence, and sprinted back. I hated that so much. That was so embarrassing. But yeah, that's not the only, like, I literally have been embarrassed so many times filming those videos, but that one was just really embarrassing because I knew those kids and they all went to my school and they all were staring at me. So that, I hated that. Well, one time I did call my 3rd grade teacher mom on accident, so that was embarrassing. So Kylie wanted me to tell this story, but I wasn't gonna tell it by itself because I just feel like it was gonna be stupid and short. So I'm gonna tell you guys right now. So when I moved to SFT, like a few weeks after, I believe, actually I have no idea when this happened. I have no idea. I think this was over the summer, maybe. I can't remember. Sorry about it. I got, like, my mom came in my room. I was like watching TV. We were in the old house, so actually it wasn't over the summer. And my mom came in my room and was like, oh, you have mail. So I was like, okay. So I opened it. It was like a letter, and it was like a bunch of pictures of me from like STD, and so I was like, oh, that's cute, like somebody like sent me like fan mail. And I didn't think about it. Like, I wasn't thinking about the fact that like how did they get my address or like anything like that. And then there was a letter attached to it, and the letter, like, I'm not gonna say exactly what was on it just because I don't know, it's still just a little like, I don't know, weird, but it was just basically really creepy. It was from a man. And just basically telling me how he found my address and everything like that, and being just a child predator, clearly. And so my mom contacted the police. It was really scary. Like, I was shaking. I had my mom actually read me the letter because I didn't want to read it for myself. Like, I just opened it and I just got really bad vibes from it. Like, I didn't even read it yet. Like, I read like the first line and I like made my mom read it. She took it and she called the police, and they came to like look at it, and they questioned Kylie, they questioned me. It was really scary because I like didn't want them to like start, I don't know, I have a really big fear of being framed for something I didn't do, so I don't know how that would have happened, but you know, police being framed kind of go in the same. And we immediately contacted Ian and Susan, the directors of the SAKS channels, and just kind of told them about it, asked them if they could take down specific videos. And the next day we found out he did it to girls all over the little world, like everywhere. Like, he stalked girls and took pictures of them, like, and things, and sent it to them, gave them letters as well. It was really scary. And then we found out that he had actually killed himself the next day because he got caught by the police or whatever, and they had like a standoff, and he ended up just shooting himself, which was, we were very relieved to hear that. He clearly wasn't mentally stable, and obviously we don't want anyone to ever die, but it was like a relief to know that like we were safe, because he was actually targeting like 2 of the SAKS girls that he lived near, and he was like planning to kidnap them and do horrible things to them and then kill them. So it was really scary. And obviously I'm not going into too much of detail, and it happened very fast. I got my letter the one day, he was dead the next. So yeah, but it was really scary. And so that is the story, the stalker story we were kind of talking about in our sakschannels video, if you guys were interested. I haven't burped like that in a long time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure you tune in on Saturday for my competition vlog, and we will see you then. Peace, love, and ladybugs. Bye. Peace, love, and ladybugs.